Before we start, if you want to watch support gameplay and no miseries build, for support you can check out her YouTube channel. Please support her channel too, thanks. So for this video guys, I will make a hero tier list for farm lane heroes and when they are good to pick. Keep in mind that this tier list is for legend rank because sometimes some heroes are stronger in lower rank like Xiu, Fang, etc. Before we start, I would like to say thank you Mega Shield for the super thanks, I appreciate it. I will rate the heroes if they are S, A+, or B. Sorry, I'm not good at editing, but I will do my best to explain it all to you. Let's start. 𝘾𝙊𝙋𝙋𝙄𝙂 can be a plus if you can fire his ultimate and land it across the map. The farther the better, since it will increase the stun duration and it will be easy kill to your teammate. But if you can't do that, overall 𝘾𝙊𝙋𝙋 is a tier marksman. His basic attacks fires 3 arrows and can hit 3 enemies at the same time, and it can also crit. That's why I use critical build on him, since he can kill enemies easily with that. 𝘾𝙊𝙋𝙋 is good against Marco Polo since he has a stun that can interrupt Marco Polo ultimate. Just make sure to hit him with your ultimate. I also use it against Lady Sun since his damage can match Lady Sun damage in late game with critical build. 𝘰𝙀 is one of the strongest marksmen in this meta. His kits are complete. He has CC, burst skill damage, and also his ultimate that can help him to escape or engage in teamfights since it also have a CC effect when it lands. 𝘰𝙀 is strong against most of the marksmen, but Arli can rival him in laning since her second skill can remove a flying skill shot like GAN and most spikes. Same to 𝘰𝙀 skills. With right timing you can remove 𝘰𝙀 skills with Arli's second skill. Lady Sun can also rival 𝘰𝙀 in lane. Just put in mind to land your second skill. When you are using Lady Sun in late game, you almost have the same damage, and you can also delete 𝘰𝙀 with second basic Lady Sun combo. Overall, 𝘰𝙀 is a tier S marksman. I always pick him when he is open. Just make sure to learn his skill combos and use your ultimate wisely and you're good to go. He is easier to use than Arli. Arli the strongest marksman in Honor of Kings, but she can be the weakest if you don't know how to use her kits in game, since it will be suicide with one mistake, mostly in late game. She is strong in most of the marksmen, but in my experience, it's hard to have enemy like 𝘰𝙁𝙎 since he has Purify that can remove my passive and also tanky. Also for 𝘰𝙀, if the enemy is good at using his combo, it will be a little problematic, mostly in late game. One wrong move and 𝘰𝙀 can one-hit you with his combo, so be wary of marksmen that can easily burst you if you are using Arli like Lady Sun. 𝘰𝙀. I don't recommend Arli for beginners, but if you want to dominate farm lane, try to master her. Learn how and when to use her skills. It is hard to master her, but once you get to know her more, it will be easy. Overall, Arli is S tier marksman. I pick Arli when 𝘰𝙀 is banned and when there are many enemies that have dashes. Marco Polo is also a good marksman with complete kits. The only problem to him is his early game capability. His damage in early is lower than other marksmen, but he can take jungle camps easy in early stages because of his first skill. It is good to pick Marco when enemies don't have much stun, so no one can interrupt your ultimate, but you can also use Purify. So you will not have a problem about CCs. Just make sure to use it on time, since you will be the one who die when you use it late. When using Marco, keep in mind his passive. It is in the top side of the enemy's health. If you reach the max stack of it, you will gain extra true damage per hit in the enemies with your basic first skill or ultimate skill. Marco is good even when there are many tanky enemies. Because of his passive, he can deal massive damage to them and can easily poke them with his first skill. Overall, Marco Polo is a plus marksman. He is bad at early if the enemies have burst damage plus a skill that can cancel his ultimate, like 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎, Arli, and 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎. For our final marksman 𝘊𝙄𝙎𝙎, even he doesn't have a dash, his passive that give him extra movement speed and attack speed help him to match up against tier S marksmen like 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎 and Arli, plus his purify from second skill. Also guys, remember this: if you use his second skill, have a skill like purify that nullify damage for 1 second. If you use it correctly, you can take burst damage. Also, his ultimate that lowers enemies 50% magic and physical defense. You can easily kill even tank if you land a hit with his ultimate. And it is better if you hit a marksman with your ultimate, since you and your teammate can easily kill the enemy marksman or mage. I pick 𝘊𝙄𝙎𝙎 when my enemy is Arli or 𝘿𝙄𝙎. Even Marco Polo, 𝘊𝙄𝙎𝙎 is not good to pick for me when the enemy is good at poking and have burst damage like 𝘿𝙄𝙎𝙎 and 𝘿𝙄𝙎. Overall, 𝘊𝙄𝙎𝙎 is a plus tier marksman. Sorry guys if I only make 5 marksman tier list. I will try to make another soon, so stay tuned in our channel. Thanks.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we could be.
All day and all night, we'd stay up, it felt so right. We were so young, we were so dumb. We would get drunk and then hook up. We were okay, we were alright, staying awake till the sunrise. We were in love, couldn't stop us, like a good drug, never enough.
We'd hook up in my car, driving so far, play you guitar, you'd show me your art, let down our guards, think with our hearts, stare at the stars. We were never apart, drinking too young, way too much fun, out in the sun, orbit when it's gone. Took you to prom, dance to our song, dance all night long till the lights come on.
It's too late now. I remember everything, and how careless we got. It's too late now. I remember you and me, and how careless we got.
It's too late now, I remember everything, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be. Nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. weekends and weekdays we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious.
We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today, young and so bold, never get old. Screw what we're told, we can't be controlled.